Hey guys, I was just gonna make a video today and just talk about something that I feel is very, very important in society that a lot of people, don't talk about, is clinical depression and stuff like that. And I'm gonna get further into it. Honestly, and I'm gonna explain, because you guys are probably gonna look at the name of this video and probably think, well, I don't believe that to be true, but it is the truth. Is you can literally fight your way out of clinical depression, and there are ways to do it. Now, I'm not saying that there's a difference, and we're going to talk about the difference between clinical depression and being depressed. Being depressed is where you are just down one day, and then you're happy the next because something happened in your life, and then you recuperated from it. Clinical depression is where there's a chemical disbalance in your brain. There are things to, now I'm going to say this, I am not clinically depressed. I was clinically depressed. And how is that possible? That is not scientifically possible. Yes, it is. If you stop, half of you are clinically depressed, and I'm going to say this, there are some of you that are legitimately, but half of you, I'd say a solid 70% of all people that have clinical depression are not even really depressed, or don't have clinical depression, was what I meant to say. I guarantee 70%. And that's not any stat to back it up. That's coming out of my ass, but I can guarantee it. You know why? Because you play the victim. I've been there. I've done it in the past. I don't do it anymore, but I've done it in the past, and I'm sure a lot of you have. You can't play the victim. There is no victim. You are not a victim. Especially if you live in a country like America, where opportunities are vast beyond our understanding, and you're gonna complain. There's some kid in Uganda having to rape his mother and shit like that, and chop his father's head off and become a child soldier. But yet there's every opportunity for you, and what do we do? We shit on this life, this beautiful existence that we have. We shit all over it. This unbelievable gift that we have, this incredible thing that we have. We take a shit on it. Why do we take a shit on it? I'll tell you why. Because we are spoiled. We are spoiled rotten. We do not know how good we have it. Now, I'm not saying that you should not have ambitions or goals. Do not confuse comfort. Do not confuse comfort. Do not confuse satisfaction with being content. I'm not comfortable. I want more. I want more to life. But I'm not satisfied, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I'm not satisfied. Most people are clinically depressed. I'll tell you why. Because they put themselves in that state with a negative mindset. And I will say our society is very negative. And a lot of people don't realize that you have a control in a modern era with technology and everything of what you put in your mind. Majority of what we put in our mind is negative, cynical. You watch the news. Stop watching the fucking news. Stop watching the news. The news is negative. The news is going to have death, rape, and murder. They don't show any of the positive stuff. They don't show somebody giving a homeless man $100. They never show that shit. They're not gonna. The media is not gonna put that on their shit. It's negative. Why would you put that in your mind if you have the choice? Don't blame anybody but you. You have the choice to put that in your mind, and you put it in your mind. And then you wonder why you're so depressed, cynical, negative. You believe that the elite are fucking us over. Don't get me wrong. There are corporations and stuff that are super corrupt, fucking people over. But guess what? I know people that are still millionaires that came from nothing. 87.6% of all millionaires came from below the poverty line. So eat dick. So eat dick if you're complaining about your situation and you don't want to do anything about it, which is what most people don't do. Most people complain, but they don't want to do anything about it. And then you expect other people to feel bad for you? I don't feel bad for you. Most people don't feel bad for you. Nobody feels bad for you. You feel bad for yourself. You're complaining, you're being negative, you're being cynical. Some of you are positive, and that's what I like to see, guys. That is what I like to see. We have people don't realize how lucky you are. If you were born in America, if you were born in a country where you can take a walk in a park and you know, look at the sun come down and stuff, you don't realize how lucky you are. You own a fucking car. 80% of the world doesn't own a fucking car, and yet you're unhappy. I'll tell you why you're unhappy. You're spoiled. You're soft. Most people are soft. They don't realize how hard it is for some people. And when you realize how hard it is for some people and how much easier you have it than other people, even if you're pushing yourself on a day-to-day basis to become a better version of yourself, and the opportunities that you have, there's no choice but to be happy. You're just happy because you look at the gratitude of what life has to offer, not what you are. You're not looking what life is offering you. You're offering what you can offer to life, and in return, you will gain so much more. Financially, emotionally, physically, all these great things will come to you. And you won't be depressed anymore. You know what? You're wondering why you're so depressed. You put Twinkies in your body. You put donuts. You put junk food. And then you wonder, instead of eating fruits and vegetables and staying focused on what you want and going for runs every morning and stuff, and you know, you're 50 pounds overweight, and then you wonder, let me think about this. Why am I depressed? I could tell you why you're depressed. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to develop why you are depressed. You are depressed because you put yourself in this depression. I know this is a quick video, and I'm going to wrap this up real quick, but you have to understand, you are in control of your destiny, guys. You are in control of what happens to you in this life. You can do anything you want if you put your mind to it and you're willing to take action every single day and be a workaholic and work your ass off. You can do anything. If you're you live in America. You live in fucking America. If you don't live in America, if you live in a country where there's still opportunities, go fucking after it, dude. You have to understand, there's people that have no opportunities. You don't have a car? Run. I don't care. Do something. Do something positive in your life. And don't complain. Okay? Don't complain, because there's always someone who has it so much worse than you. And you still complain, and that's the reason why you're depressed. That's the reason why we live in a depressive country. Everybody's cynical and negative. Nobody wants to do anything about it. They always complain, but no one wants to do anything. And that is how do you cure clinical depression? One, you work out. If it means running, for me, I'm not a weightlifter, but I run every day. I run like 5 miles a day. It helps me. It clears my mind. I run at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I watch the sun come up. Have a glass of green tea. Then I have some fruit and maybe a protein shake. Fruit and a protein shake for lunch. I have, you know, another meal, good healthy, hearty meal. For dinner, another good, hearty, healthy meal with tons of vegetables and stuff. For if I get hungry at night, I have fruit. I stay focused on what I want. I stay focused on my life. I stay focused on my dreams and my goals. I'm not negative. I'm not cynical. I think of what I can do, not what I can't do. Because there are always things that you can't do in life. There are always going to be things that will pop up. But the winners and losers, the differentiation between winners and losers is they will find what they can do on a day-to-day basis. I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to make this quick video. I want you to respond, like, and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe, that's whatever too, but like and subscribe for those of you who respect what I'm saying right now. And just think about this. Think about the message that I'm trying to portray today. See you guys.